Strong character is created little by little, day by day. It is pushing through physical and mental pain, agonizing losses, and repetitive practices. I am JJ Pankratz, and I am ready for the new season.
Hello everybody, welcome to the West Gym here at Simon Fraser University. Thanks for watching GNAC Men's Basketball on Clan TV. I'm Howard Samura from VarsityLetters.ca. That's going to take a while to get used to. Coming to you live from the West Gym atop Burnaby Mountain. Tonight, the SFU Clan men's basketball team set to host the Concordia Cavaliers of Portland. The first two games of this weekend series. We'll have more on the visitors in a moment, but first, a recap of Simon Fraser's trip up north to Alaska last week. The Clans suffered a pair of tough losses at the hands of the Alaska Nanooks, 77-64, and the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves, 73-45. Against the Nanooks, the Clan held a 34-31 lead at the half before allowing the Nanooks to pull away in the final 20 minutes of play. It was once again freshman guard Michael Provenzano leading the way with 19 points for the Clan, also 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Isaiah Sherman-Newsome tallying 13 points, and JJ Pankratz, 6 of 9 from the field, 16 points, including 4 triples. He also had 8 rebounds in just 16 minutes of action, so real production there for JJ Pankratz in the effort for Simon Fraser. Against Alaska Anchorage, a bit of a different story. The Clan fell behind early. They couldn't recover. The Seawolves, All-American guard Suki Wiggs, notched 34 points in the contest. Well, Provenzano paced SFU with 13. And with the pair of losses, SFU now 2-20 on the season, 0-14 in the GNAC. And tonight we'll face the Concordia Cavaliers. Have already defeated the Clan 97-70 earlier this season. That game played on January the 14th. Concordia coming off a weekend split in front of their home fans in Portland, an 81-71 win over Seattle Pacific on Thursday night, but a 85-78 loss against St. Martin's 2 days later. The Cavs now 9-12 overall this season, 5-9 in the GNAC. That's going to put them 9th overall in the conference standings. A player to watch tonight for the Cavaliers, Drew Martin, an offensive dynamo. The senior guard has been a consistent double-double threat this season. He's averaging 17.6 points and 7.5 rebounds per game, both putting him in the top 10 in the GNAC. We're going to take a short break here for the anthems. We'll be joining you again for the player introductions. Hope you'll enjoy the broadcast here on Clan TV. Howard Samura from VarsityLetters.ca, back with more in just a moment.
Visiting Concordia University Cavaliers, tonight on your Simon Fraser University. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Avenue as the two police rise to the line of the American and Canadian national anthems.
And welcome back, everybody, to the West Gym. Howard Samura here again with you for the broadcast of Simon Fraser versus Concordia. The stars being introduced to you right now. We'll get to those in a second. Simon Fraser University men, of course, a big night on Saturday. It's going to be whiteout night. And we'll get to those details as the game progresses as well. But the big push to really fill the seats here at Simon Fraser University, and commemorative t-shirts to the first number of fans that are going to be in attendance on Saturday. So whiteout night, mark that on your calendar. 2 nights time here for the Simon Fraser Clan men's basketball team. Getting set to introduce the Clan now. And of course, Kadar Wright having such a terrific season here for the Simon Fraser Clan at one of the guard spots. Number 11 being introduced first here to everybody in the West Gym. Isaiah Sherman-Newsom as well. Both those players, first-year newcomers to the Clan. And the freshman guard, Michael Provenzano, mentioned him in the pregame, and what a terrific season he's having, and a key piece here in the rebuilding of this program by head coach Steve Hansen. As well, Jabron Sawani, number 21, and J.J. Pankratz, number 22, the Abbotsford native out of Yale Secondary School. The starting lineup for the Simon Fraser University Clan. And we don't want to beat a dead horse here, but still looking for that first win in the GNAC. 0-14, 2-20 overall, and for the faithful to be rewarded here, to watch this team win a game would be something special for this Simon Fraser Clan team. Get their first win in the GNAC under new head coach Steve Hansen. As we get set, the Concordia Cavaliers. The starters there, number 24 is Taylor Harris. Number 4 set to take the opening tip is Drew Martin. Mentioned him off the top in the pregame as well. Number 5 is Brian Michaels. As the referee gets set to start us off here, Jabron Sawani will do the jump ball for Simon Fraser. Well, running the half court there for the Concordia Cavaliers. Pankratz now with a handoff to Newsom. Kadar Wright, Provenzano looking for a lane here. Penetrates off the window, can't get the bounce. And quickly with the rebound there, it's Martin back up the floor for Concordia. Nice look for Simon Fraser on the drive by Provenzano. Couldn't find the mark off the glass. Take it back out to Michaels, looking down again into the block. They get it back up top, this time the 3 ball. And Drew Martin is showing that Concordia flawless here in the early going, knocks down the triple. 5-0 is the score here on 2 possessions by Concordia. They have brought their game here down from the Rose City, or up from the Rose City. Pankratz behind the back. Floater won't go, the rebound underneath gobbled up by Chris Edwards, number 22, a travel called. Simon Fraser with a chance to cut into this early 5-0 deficit. Mentioned the Clan coming off that weekend in Alaska. Solid night against Fairbanks, couldn't get what they wanted against Anchorage on the Saturday night. So, as we mentioned, still battling for that first victory. Here is Provenzano working off the screen, rejected by Brian Michaels as he comes into the paint. Another 3 ball being hoisted. Boom, 3 for 3 from the field. Can you believe it? Taylor Harris. So here come the Cavaliers leading 8-0, shooting out the lights here at the West Gym. 3 possessions. We'll check that 1 turnover. But 3 looks at the basket and 3 makes for this Concordia team. Provenzano, Sherman-Newsom. Sawani cutting, but instead they'll hand off to Kadar Wright with 6 on the shot clock, and Kadar Wright knocks down the triple. Much needed for Simon Fraser University. Now, hot Kadar Wright is a good sign for this Clan basketball team here tonight. He rises and knocks down the triple. 8-3 the score here. Michaels with a 17-footer off the back of the iron. Big offensive board underneath this time. Unable to score it was number 22, Christopher Edwards. And here's Kadar, is going to get called for stepping on the sideline, so Simon Fraser will turn over the basketball. Take a look on the Clan TV replay as they get the ball to Kadar. A couple feet behind the arc, and the former UBC Thunderbird knocking down the big shot there. Simon Fraser showing a bit of 2-3 zone here, trying to throw off the Cavaliers, who've been so red hot here early. 8-3 to score, the jumper. And that one is nothing but net as well, and that's again Taylor Harris. Concordia 4 for 4 from the field. One turnover on their other possession, but they are red hot. 3 triples and a made 2-point field goal. Here's Kadar. He'll rear up and doesn't miss by much there. Edwards with a rebound to Gray. Michaels down. Provenzano guarding Gray, who drives baseline, kicks it back up top. Harris has it ripped out of his hands by Provenzano. Simon Fraser quickly down the floor. Provenzano loves the high tempo. He's going to kick to JJ for 3. Bingo for JJ Pankratz. So a couple of triples here, keeping Simon Fraser close, 11-6 as we hit about the 4-minute mark of this contest. Hot shooting from both teams, but especially from Concordia. Harris winds his way in. This time the medium range jumper is going to fall for him. 13-6. How can Concordia keep up this shooting pace? Quick turnover by the Clan, and Michaels down the floor now, one-on-one against Sherman Newsom. Has him dead to rights and draws the foul. What can you do about the way Concordia is open? They're shooting the basketball at an incredible pace here. Let's take a look on the Clan TV replay. Steal there from Provenzano. Right down the floor, the kick to JJ, and great form from Pankratz as he knocks down the triple. Nothing but net for JJ Pankratz. With 13-6, a timeout called on the floor, and Simon Fraser has come out nicely, but they have met a red-hot shooting team, and how are they going to react to that? Let's take a look at the numbers. Simon Fraser, 2 of 6 from the field, both of them triples. And so good signs there in terms of Pankratz and Kadar Wright hitting those threes. But how about Concordia? 5 of 7 from the field, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Not only do they have 13 points, they already have 5 rebounds as well. So 4 assists on 5 made field goals, and you've seen it right here on Clan TV. Great ball movement, and those passes leading directly to made buckets. Talked about that whiteout. I just saw a young man walking by with one of those t-shirts on that you're going to get if you were one of the first guests here on Saturday. Looking for that number. I believe it's the first 300 to come through the turnstiles. Those Simon Fraser Canada's NCAA team. Thanks to Gabe Lynn, producer engineer. There is a shot of it right there. Canada's NCAA team. That's a real sharp t-shirt, and that's going to be handed out to the first 300 fans, I believe it is, that enter the gym here on Saturday. As Michaels rattles in and out. Native of Kalispell, Montana. And he's going to miss them both. Sewanee with a nice rebound there as the Clan regroup and head back down the floor. Pankratz driving on the baseline, goes right to the basket, gets rejected. Batted out of bounds there by Taylor Harris. Voss, number 3, checking into the game for Simon Fraser. Hit a Voss, who has some great range on that jumper as well. So everybody on the floor right now for Simon Fraser can make the buckets from distance. Voss wearing number 3, the handoff play to Provenzano. Shot clock is down to 8. Not sure if Provenzano knows it. They go to Kadar. They got to make a move here with shot clocks at 2, and they hoist it. Pankratz off the side of the goal. I think the Clan, unaware that they had 8 seconds on the shot clock when play resumed, they were caught a bit off guard there. So not the best sign early for Simon. Harris to Michaels, gets it back, and they go across to Jared Gray. Harris working off the screen in the paint, batted out of his hands by Sherman Newsom. Clan had some numbers, but slow developing down the floor, unable to keep the momentum there, and they'll turn the ball over. David Nuimi. Check that Davis Nuimi as you take a look on the Clan TV replay of the steal there by Sherman Newsom. And quick defense getting back there. Drew Martin, number 4, able to disrupt the Clan coming back up the floor. So Nuimi now number 10. So he's come in to run the point here for Concordia. Kadar, another steal, and here comes Wright. Clan again have some numbers, but they will dish at the end to Sherman Newsom, and he's going to find a way to score it right underneath the basket, and a great transition bucket for the Clan off of a steal. 5-point deficit, 13-8. Despite this hot shooting start by Concordia, it's a 2-possession lead. Clan again showing signs of that zone, but they're coming out of it here. Some kind of a junk defense. A jumper here is going to fall, and that's Drew Martin again, a 3-ball. 4 for 4, I believe they are now from beyond the arc. Concordia red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Voss for Simon Fraser. Sherman Newsom in the post, a bump to create some space, gets his man up in the air, and almost gets the N1 opportunity. But a couple of free throws coming for Isaiah Sherman Newsom. 6'4" junior out of Anchorage, Alaska. Take a look on the Clan TV replay here as Kadar Wright rockets down the floor, and Sherman Newsom making things happen in tight quarters. We saw the Clan TV replay of the made basket, and as well, of course, drawing the contact and getting to the stripe here. A make there, 16-10. About 6.5 minutes into the contest here from the West Gym. Nice, clean, easy drive up the mountain today. We were plagued by snow over the weekend. Things have cleared up with a lot of rain here in the greater Vancouver area today. Scramble for a loose ball on the floor, and they are going to call a jump ball. Kerry Rokosh, the official, quickly on the scene, and the possession arrow favoring the Clan. Voss with the basketball getting across half court to Pankratz. Nuemi out to guard him. Voss right underneath for the easy deuce, and that's Sherman Newsom again. Isaiah Sherman Newsom is getting it done underneath the basket here early for Simon Fraser. 16-12, just a 4-point gap. The Clan coming on strong here. Sherman Newsom disruptive on defense as well as he guards Drew Martin. Going to kick it out for another 3, and they're going to get it. They're going to get a 4-point play. They're going to call Voss for the foul. Tough break for Hidde there as Latrell Wilson keeps the focus as we take a look at another replay here on Clan TV. Great no look there from Voss underneath the basket to Sherman Newsom. But this Concordia team, how about that 3-point shooting? You're going to be surprised if they miss. They've been so hot here in the early going. Terrell Lewin is set to check in now for the Clan. He's going to wear number 23, normally in the starting lineup, but coming off the bench here. As well, checking into the game for Concordia, it's the big man, Trey Vance, 6'8", 260, a senior at a Parkrose High School in Portland, Oregon, the hometown boy in the lineup here for Concordia. 20-12, an 8-point lead here as the Clan look to get across half court. They'll go to Kadar Wright. Double team come, Kadar breaks it and quickly finds Voss. Slowing it up with Provenzano. Playing catch with Kadar Wright. Provenzano now makes a move to drive and draws the contact, and the foul is going to get called against Latrell Wilson, number 12. Wilson's second foul of the game, it looks like. 6'3" senior guard out of Arcata, California. Provenzano now with the basketball. 8-point gap here after the three-pointer by the Cavs. Provenzano in and out. Can't find the mark there. Noemi very quickly down the floor. Little hesitation. Pull up, fading from the basket. That's Jarrett Gray. Concordia, the master of the three ball, but also not wasting their opportunities on the medium range opportunities they create for themselves. And Gray with a great job there. 22-12, a 10-point lead. I believe the largest of the game now. Skip underneath and rejected. Lewin keeps with it. No foul called on the play. 22-12, 11:45 remaining in the half, and a timeout called as we look up the Clan TV replay. Nice rejection there as Lewin sticks with it. In this timeout, time to let you know about some of the good people that help bring us on the air here on Clan TV for every Clan home men's and women's basketball game in Nestor's Market. Of course, we talk about them every game. They're proud to be the official grocer of SFU Athletics. The full selection of items includes organic, gluten-free, all-natural, so much more. They're at the Cornerstone. You can visit Nestor's Market anytime. Proud to be the official grocer of SFU Athletics. The Whiteout Night, we have to tell you about again. The Clan men's basketball team, it's their new annual tradition, the West Gym Whiteout. Saturday, when the team hosts the Western Oregon Wolves, the tip-off is 7 p.m., and 300 lucky fans will have the chance of going home with the Property of Canada's NCAA team t-shirts. Hope you'll join us there. It's the Whiteout, Saturday, 7 o'clock at the West Gym against Western Oregon. Some of the numbers as we run down the latest numbers here with 11 minutes remaining here. Concordia with that 22-12 lead. The Cavs are shooting 8 of 10 from the field. They're 80%, but they're 100% from downtown. They have traveled north from Portland, and they have gone 5 for 5 from beyond the arc to start this basketball game. Simon Fraser doing its best to keep up against a red-hot shooting basketball team. Some nights, they're just going to shoot out the lights. The Clan want to be that team. In the early going here, it's Concordia. Cavs with the basketball, Noemi. Another three-ball hoisted, and the first miss of the game there. And that is going to be Dennis Ahana. So Ahana with a miss. Pankratz back into the game. The drive and dish wanted to find Lewin underneath. It's going to be deflected off the fingertips of Chris Edwards. And the ball will stay with the Clan, 21 on the shot clock. Checking out of the game is Gray. Checking in, Latrell Wilson, I believe, number 12, just came into the game. Provenzano, little give and go underneath. He's going to turn a corner into the paint. Dish underneath. And Lewin is going to get called for a foul from behind. And the young man has got to stay out of foul trouble. He's so incredibly talented. Doing a great job. Chris Edwards has become a real disruptor in the low block there. In the painted areas for Concordia. He was in the middle of that fray. Cavaliers, as we mentioned, shooting better than 80% now after that last make. What a red-hot shooting team they are. They skip it down low, and Othniel Spence wearing the number 0 in off the bench for Simon Fraser, deflecting that out of bounds. So the Cavs with 9 on the shot clock here as we near the midway mark of the first half of play. Noemi sends it up top, gets it back, drives, and the whistle is going to blow. A turnover there. Simon Fraser getting the basketball back. 10-point deficit. Clan have made a couple of nice runs here in the first half, but right now trying to cut into this defense. And again, looking at a zone defense here at 2-3 variety. Spence skips it inside the zone. Pankratz wanted to fade, but the big man Vance was there to repel him. And Ahana now, spin move, Edwards into the paint. Skips it underneath to Vance, and he gets the layup underneath. Trey Vance moving to the basket well. The big man doubles the score here, 24-12 for Concordia. Simon Fraser hitting an offensive dry spell. They want to get out of it. Here's Voss. Dribbles into a double team, kicks it back out to Spence. Pankratz head fake, drives, dishes, Wide open three for Voss. Boom! Hide Voss. The triple from the baseline corner, a much needed basket here to cut it to 8. Or check that, 9. Concordia has been clinical in the half court. Noemi driving, kicks back up top to Vance. It's Wilson now. Shot by Lewin there defensively. Vance with a turnaround up and under move, and he's going to go off the window, can't get the finish, and there is Pankratz with a rebound quickly. Spence wants a spin move at half court. I'm going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Noemi, so the ball will stay with the Clan. As we take a look at another replay on Clan TV, the dish to Voss, and great form from Voss to knock down the triple there. Spence getting a nice chunk of minutes here on the floor, 0. Othniel Spence. Kadar Wright's going to enter the ball now. I'm just having a bit of trouble seeing with coach in front of us, but we'll find a way. With number 22, Edwards, with a rebound there. He's going to get it back. A little bump there with Spence, who's holding his ground on the baseline. Great job by Sherman Newsom. And quickly, here comes the Clan with Kadar Wright. Wright wanted to drive baseline. He'll kick back up top to Spence. Crisp ball movement against his zone defense. Find the gaps. They're going to instead put up the 3 ball, and that's going to fall for Kadar Wright. KW with a big triple there. Will shake a team perhaps out of its zone next time down the floor. Great give and go underneath the basket there, and the Cavs with Edward unable to finish. This time it's a 3-on-1 down the floor. Edward couldn't finish it, but they get the finish anyway in the end from Wilson. I don't know if anyone's told Wilson, Latrell Wilson, there's a bit of a facial resemblance there to Stephen Curry. Here is Spence now. No look dish underneath. Sherman Newsom can't finish, and the rebound gobbled up by the Cavs. Here they come right down the floor. Wilson, and went for the dish off the window, gets fouled from behind. He's going to get to the free throw line. I believe it's going to be Othniel Spence. We'll see what the official Kerry Rokosh calls on that. Spence with a push, the foul there. And we'll take a look at a replay again on Clan TV. Kadar, master of his domain with the 3 ball today, really showing a nice stroke. I don't know if it was an ominous sign or not, but there's so much to be played here. But the Clan, in the first possession of the game by Concordia, giving up a alley-oop dunk. And it's been a shooting exhibition from Concordia ever since 26-18 our score. As the Clan dance team now entertaining the crowd here at the West Gym. The numbers that we see here show Concordia dipping slightly. Of course, no one's going to shoot 80% per game, 62.5% still. Very respectable, 10 of 16, including 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Simon Fraser, 6 of 17, 35.3%, but they are also shooting a really respectable 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. So Simon Fraser hanging around right now, trailing by 8 points. Leading scorers for the Clan, 2 players with 6 points each are Kadar Wright and Isaiah Sherman Newsom. Kadar is both coming on a pair of triples, leading the way for Concordia. It is Taylor Harris, number 24, 3 of 3 from the field, including a pair of triples as Wilson steps up and makes the free throw. Graham Miller now checking into the game, the Dr. Charles Best Blue Devil in his redshirt freshman season here with the Clan. Had some great moments in the preseason, and a guy that they are also counting on heavily as this program moves forward. See how he uses the size, how active he can be here. As Spence brings the ball up the floor, the handoff to Sherman Newsom. Voss will go back to Spence. He's cut off. They'll go back with 14 on the shot clock, and the travel called a tough break there as Voss turns the ball over. Too passive in the half court. Steve Hansen, the head coach, I don't know if you heard that. We're just doing too many dribble handoffs. You've got to attack the basket. Let's see if that mindset clicks in. Next position, crashing to the floor there, Noemi. Michaels drives down the lane, and he's going to draw the contact, and Michaels has done that on a couple of occasions here. Brian Michaels, the 6'3" junior out of Kalispell, Montana. Can build up a good head of steam here as we see on the Clan TV replay. He will drive the lane. The attempt to block there by Graham Miller results in a foul for the freshman, his first of the game. JJ Pankratz set to check into this contest for the SFU Clan. A miss there, a rebound by Wright. Simon Fraser trailing by 11 points. And that is the largest deficit of this game with 7:02 remaining in the first half. Dervish underneath the basket. Sherman Newsom has brought some great energy on the offensive end today, and that was a crafty basket to make it 29-20. Clan need to think about some stops here. Noemi driving, going to the window, and Noemi being called for the offensive foul on the drive. The Clan bench applauding that. Othniel Spence. You see here Sherman Newsom with a great job there of focusing on that shooting hand, and a nice touch off the window as he was starting to lose his balance in the paint. 29-20, here come the Clan again with Provenzano. Kadar right now. That's Sherman Newsom battling underneath. And that energy can be contagious. Hard work lifting everybody off the Clan bench, and Isaiah Sherman Newsom with a lot of energy here in this basketball game. 29-20 the score here with Sherman Newsom at the free throw line. Clan have been close on a number of occasions here. Of course, the big effort they had against Western Washington here at the West Gym early in the season, one of those, and as well against Alaska Fairbanks when they were here, a good chance to win that basketball game, both resulting in losses and some renewed hope, but there have been some big losses as well for this Clan basketball team as they try and rebuild the program here. Here is Drew Martin back up top to, he's going to get it back here, and he's going to try to split a double team. Instead, thought about fading from 15, and Newsom steals it away to Pankratz. Voss, right into the hands of Michaels. And that ball ricochets. Sherman Newsom on the floor, saves it underneath the basket. And that's a tough break for Simon Fraser. They did all the hustle in the world. They're on the floor diving for loose balls. But it does not go their way. Drew Martin gets in there. Provenzano being forced to foul. It's one of the cruel realities of basketball. Saving a basket that goes to the opposition. Oftentimes putting yourself in defensive jeopardy. Provenzano fouling his first of the game. So Jarrett Gray makes the first, pushes it back to 9 points. He's going to make them both, and it's out to a 10-point lead here with 5:48 remaining in the opening half. Kind of never gotten into a real offensive groove here in this opening half of play. They've been fighting it all the way here. Here's Kadar. Provenzano dishing to Pankratz, who's going to go back outside with the shot clock now at 6. JJ, tough shot. Off the mark there inside the paint from about 12 feet. Doesn't go, and here come the Cavaliers with Ryan Michaels. Looking underneath, batted away. Good job there by Pankratz to get the steal. Provenzano hoists it back out to JJ, back up top to Sherman Newsom. A lot of time on the shot clock, so they'll reset it here with Provenzano. Sherman Newsom to a cutter. It's Pankratz. Turnaround shot. Won't go. And Concordia can take their biggest lead of the half here. Noemi driving. Unable to finish there, and Pankratz with a rebound. Kadar thought about the three there. Double team comes quickly, so they'll kick it out to Provenzano. Here's a three ball. JJ Pankratz off the back iron. Ooh, SFU close to getting the recycle there. Couldn't contain that big rebound. Gibran Sawani now back into the game. Had actually gotten a start. Clan want to go big. They'll bring Sawani, and they'll bring Graham Miller into the game. So some good size here on the floor right now. We'll see how that works out for Simon Fraser. Sawani, tough guy down in the post. Miller brings some great wingspan, wearing the jersey number 15. And they stopped him in the painted areas. Little move there to create a shot for himself. Gets his own rebound. It's number 24, Taylor Harris. Provenzano. Pankratz back up top to Kadar. Right, underneath. Not sure if he wanted Sawani or not, but the ball goes awry, and very quickly here comes Concordia. Pulling up for three. Ooh, and getting a little colder from beyond the arc are the Cavs. Tempo increasing here is Kadar. Kicks to Provenzano. Three ball, Michael Provenzano. So the freshman knocks down the big triple there, cuts it to 7 points, and much needed as Andrew Williamson, number 2, gets set to check in for the Clan at the next break. Concordia coming out red hot. They were so good from three, and they still are. And that's Taylor Harris again. Dialing from distance for Concordia, makes it a 10-point lead again. The Clan down to 3:10 remaining before the half. Pankratz comes back up top to get the ball. Michael's guarding him. Provenzano wide open three. Bingo! Back-to-back triples by Provenzano. And that's a 7-point game now for Simon Fraser. Concentrated stretch of some great team defense would really help the Clan cause here, but Concordia has spread that scoring out so well. Ooh, a little scoop shot underneath is not going to go. A whistle blows. Going to call JJ Pankratz for the foul, and here comes Taylor Harris again to shoot some free throws after the timeout. So we take a look on that replay here. Provenzano doesn't need a lot of time. Rears up and hits that big three ball. And a timeout on the floor here. Can let you know that if you want to see the latest news, stats, videos, and more, you can visit athletics.sfu.ca. You can also stay connected with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The hashtags GoClan and NCAA, so NCAAEH, NCAA, the old Canadiana to throw at you Americans who are watching this broadcast wherever you may be, especially in Portland. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Simon Fraser, the only non-U.S. school in the entire NCAA, Canada's NCAA school. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Our thanks as always to our producer-engineer Gabe Lynn, who's got us on the air with Clan TV. So many great sporting events ahead for this Simon Fraser Clan team, especially the women's team doing very well this season again in the Great Northwest Athletic Conference, and they are on an extended 4-game road trip, but will be back for their final 2 games of the regular season. So more Clan women's basketball on tap as well. Right now the men in the spotlight here as they try and get into the win column for the first time this season in conference play. They trail by 7, and I would say that you got to be happy with that at this point. When a team comes out and hits 5 straight threes on you and was shooting 80% from beyond the arc early, you kind of hunker down, recover, and do the best you can to chip away, and that's what the Clan have been doing here. 2:36 remaining to the break. First free throw is going to go off the front of the iron there for Harris. Hometown guy with the Concordia Cavaliers, Sunset High School, Portland, Oregon. This time a make. The Cavaliers with an 8-point lead here. Simon Fraser is not got a lot of stuff inside, but they've been able to get a little hot from beyond the arc with Provenzano hitting back-to-back threes, and he's got the ball now. His pass to the basket just not there. Here's Williamson. He'll kick back up to Sewanee. And they're down to 10 on the shot clock now as they reach it again off the Sewanee screen. They're going to get to the basket. One of the rare forays inside. The foul is going to get called against Drew Martin. Provenzano now stepping up, and we're hoping to get Michael Provenzano as our guest here at the half. We'll ask him all about his first season with the Simon Fraser Clan, and Provenzano working off that screen set by Sewanee, drove to the basket aggressively, really didn't have a nice path to the basket, but contorted his body enough to get into his shooting position, drew the contact, and made both free throws. So here's Simon Fraser only trailing by 6 points. Concordia now get to 2 minutes to go, and they've been red hot. They're going to stay that way from the free throw line extended. Taylor Harris knocks down the free throw. Or rather the jump shot. 37-29, back out to 8 points. Isaiah Sherman Newsom is set to check in at the next stoppage here for the Clan. Kadar right. Finds Sewanee this time, gets it right back. Look at that Concordia defense. They are not providing the driving lanes. They're turning Simon into a three-point shooting team. And that's okay with Andrew Williamson. He knocks it down. 37-32, back to a 5-point deficit here. Clan have trailed by as much as 11, I believe, in this basketball game. So they've been able to maintain that gap, put themselves in a position here in the second half to make some good things happen. Take a look on the Clan TV replay, the way that play developed. Drive and kick by Kadar. And a nice shot there from the Aussie, Andrew Williamson. He knocks it down. So 37-32 is our score here. 1:07 remaining to the break. Provenzano now. Ooh, and he's going to get called for the travel. A tough break there. Got to take your hat off to Simon Fraser, though. It's a 5-point gap here. They have battled and scrapped, and they have taken what's available, and that's 3-point shooting. They've done a great job knocking down those shots from distance. Here's Williamson guarding his man. Doesn't seem to matter what you do. Concordia is knocking down jump shots. That was Gray. Finding the bottom of the net here. 7-point lead now. Down to 37 seconds left. 21 on the shot clock for Provenzano. Williamson coming off the baseline, rears up and can't find the touch, gets his own rebound back though, falls to the floor. Timeout called by the Clan here. So a 30-second timeout called here by Simon Fraser. Again, we look at the graphics for the whiteout night, the West Gym whiteout. Saturday, 7 o'clock, as the Western Oregon Wolves pay a visit here to Simon Fraser University. 300 lucky fans get the Property of Canada's NCAA team t-shirts. Great souvenir item here, a one-of-a-kind item here. The only non-U.S. school in the entire NCAA. So something to look forward to on Saturday if you want to be a part of a great atmosphere here in the West Gym. It's going to be the West Gym whiteout. 26.8 seconds left here as they quickly inbound to Sherman Newsom. Handoff play to Provenzano. Noemi has seen a lot of minutes at the leader guard spot, doing a great job defensively. Down to 18 seconds. Provenzano has a great handle on the basketball. But he's being dogged defensively almost out to half court now. The clock down to 10 seconds. From behind, no foul called. The push on the back against Provenzano. Kadar with 2 seconds left is going to hoist it. And off the front of the iron, a tough break there. 39-32 is our score here. And we're hoped to be joined by Michael Provenzano, the young, talented guard. The redshirt freshman out of London, Ontario. Don't know that we're going to get him. Perhaps we will do that. No, Michael Provenzano is coming to our courtside location, and we welcome Michael Provenzano to the mic here. We'll turn around and take a look at the camera here, Michael, and maybe just ask you a couple questions if we can. We'll let you go really quickly here. Just talk about that first half of play, what you guys did after they came out shooting the ball so red hot.
Well, I think we definitely had to crack down on defense. I think we early on we just gave them too many wide open looks. A lot of times they were getting it deep for kickouts, and Drew was able to hit a couple wide open looks, and he's a good player. We can't give him wide open looks like that. So I think it was just focusing on locking down and getting clean stops and trying to run out of it.
Last question, and we'll let you go here. Do you like the position you guys have scrapped to put yourselves in here? You've got a chance here to win a basketball game in the second half.
Absolutely. I think we're fighting right now. I think if anyone has the momentum, it's us. And yeah, I like the way it's looking going in the second half.
Michael Provenzano, thank you very much for joining us here on Clan TV. And you got to have that scrappy mindset if you want to go out and get that first victory here in the GNAC. We will bring you some halftime numbers before the start of the second half of play here. Howard Samura here from VarsityLetters.ca, your play-by-play announcer. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on Clan TV. We'll be back in a few moments here from the West Gym atop Burnaby Mountain.
It's not the will to win that matters the most. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Expect the unexpected, and you'll never be thrown off your game. I am Taylor Lundgren, and I am ready for the new season.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
A true champion puts every ounce of sweat and effort into the goal. Find your passion, become one with it, and great things will happen. I am Kevin Vigna, and I am ready for the new season.
Hi, I'm Larissa Chen, and I am the Simon Fraser Student Society President, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sexual Violence and Misconduct Policy. You may be wondering, why does this policy matter and how does it apply to me? The truth is, this is our SFU, and every one of us, from staff and faculty to students alike, make up our 50,000 strong community. It is up to us to work together to collectively build a culture that ensures every one of us feels respected, nurtured, and valued. If you care about creating a consent culture on campus, come down to the Town Hall event taking place the 17th of January at 2:30, where you can have your say on the first draft of SFU's Sexual Violence and Misconduct Policy. Or head over to the Student Consultation event on January 18th, 3 p.m. to hear about the policy, provide your input, and get a free meal. Don't forget you can get more information about the upcoming consultations and meetings by visiting SFU's sexual violence website. Hope to see you all at the student consultation.
Great leaders know their strengths and can call on the right strength at the right time. It's about setting an example to influence others so they can be better. I am Devin May, and I am ready for the new season.
Success is dependent upon drive and persistence. The secret to winning is having the extra energy to make another effort or try another approach. I am Addie Townsend, and I am ready for the new season.
When I arrived at SFU, I was ready to pursue my dream to become a physiotherapist, which all started back in high school with my passion for athletics. But then I took a health sciences course and discovered that at SFU you have choices, incredible choices. It opened my eyes to a world of possibilities in global health. Possibilities for my future I had never considered, but I really struggled with letting go of my first goal. And that's when I found out how much support you get here. Incredible support, so you can really explore all those choices, think them through, and choose the path that's right for you. Faculty and staff paved the way for me and helped me navigate my new path, and I've never looked back. At SFU, you're part of a real community. The faculty and staff know who you are, what your interests are, and they really go out of their way for you. Research projects, conferences, international studies, co-op positions, student leadership. At SFU, you get the best education you could possibly hope for and the most support you could possibly ask for. And now that I've graduated, I'm packing my bags for Oxford to start my master's degree. Here's my plan. I see a need for better bridges between ideas and action in global healthcare. And if I can help build those bridges, that would be a really fantastic thing to do. I'm ready, and if you put your mind to it, you'll be ready too.
When I first came to SFU, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted. When I got into my second semester, I suddenly wasn't so sure what I wanted to do anymore. So I started to explore a little bit. Archaeology, communications, history, even kinesiology. And then I decided to go on exchange to France for a year. I was an orientation leader for a year, became a community advisor in residence, helped start a choir. I even took a rowing course. After SFU, I have lots of possibilities of what I could do, but whatever I do, I know I'll be ready for it.
You're broken down and tired.
John Buchanan has and always will be an extremely large piece to the SFU golf program.
Here are just a few of the many words that capture what he meant to us and how we will remember him.
Caring. Coach was caring. He took me under his wing and really wanted the best for all of his players.
Determined. Coach set lofty goals for the golf program and worked tirelessly to achieve them.
Dedicated. Coach put endless hours into building programs and winning championships.
Considerate. Coach has helped me a lot to adapt to a whole new environment, and he always encouraged me and gave me confidence.
Coach was influential because of his SFU legacy, and to each player, he truly wanted you to be the best that you could be.
Impactful. So I found that Coach highly impacted my life. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been recruited out of Ontario to come to BC, which has opened up a whole bunch of doors and opportunities for me.
Trailblazer. Coach Buchanan paved the way for others to accomplish great things.
Persistent. Coach worked tirelessly for all of us by putting vision to reality through massive efforts to keep our program strong and constantly driving forward.
Devoted. Coach was devoted. He founded the soccer program and grew the golf program into what it is today.
Inspirational. Coach never doubted my ability to play the game.
Encouraging. Whatever setbacks or obstacles you faced, he was always there to help you pick up the pieces and keep moving forward.
Coach was resilient. He never stopped working until he achieved what he wanted.
Ambitious. Coach built this team to do something great, and he's the reason we're all here today.
Passionate. Coach was passionate about all his players on and off the golf course and wanted us to excel in every way.
Coach was a visionary. He predicted things for the team that nobody else thought would become reality.
Professional. Coach believed if you act like a pro, you might just play like one.
Intelligent. Coach knew what needed to be done to build a successful golf program.
Legendary. What Coach did for this university is nothing short of legendary. And all of us at SFU, student and student athlete alike, owe a great deal of gratitude for all the sacrifices that he made to make this university better.
Coach Buchanan not only had a lasting impact on SFU, but as well as to all those he interacted with.
So thank you, Coach. Whenever we step on the tee bearing an SFU logo, we proudly play for you.
One team,
400 athletes strong.
we sing not one,
but 2 national anthems.
we strive to always be better. We put our heart into competition.
We pursue national championships and university degrees.
We care about our communities.
We are
Canada's NCAA team.
Canada's NCAA team.
Canada's NCAA team.
We are Canada's NCAA team.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Mental illness is something anyone can suffer from.
It isn't a choice or a weakness, and you can't just snap out of it.
But with support, we can make each other better.
Check in and care for your friends, teammates, or colleagues, and be a good listener for them.
Ask them how they are doing and if you can do anything to help.
It begins the crucial first step of decreasing the stigma so that we can open up a conversation.
Educate yourself about mental health
and help break down the myths and stereotypes.
Together, we can shape the dialogue about mental health within our community.
A champion pushes to the point of exhaustion when nobody else is looking. It's not about who you are, it's about who you can become. I am Meg Wilson, and I am ready for the new season.
When I first came to SFU, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted. When I got into my second semester, I suddenly wasn't so sure what I wanted to do anymore. So I started to explore a little bit. Archaeology, communications, history, even kinesiology. And then I decided to go on exchange to France for a year. I was an orientation leader for a year, became a community advisor in residence, helped start a choir, I even took a rowing course. After SFU, I have lots of possibilities of what I could do, but whatever I do, I know I'll be ready for it.
It's not the will to win that matters the most. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Expect the unexpected, and you'll never be thrown off your game. I am Taylor Lundgren, and I am ready for the new season.
And welcome back to the West Gym, everybody. Howard Samura here, varsityletters.ca. Thanks for joining us on Clan TV today. And we are getting set for the second half of play between the host Simon Fraser Clan and the visiting Concordia Cavaliers of Portland. Concordia with a 39-32 lead. And boy, did they ever start off red hot from beyond the arc. They were 5 for their first 5 from distance. They did cool off a bit though, going 7 of 12 overall, but still, what a hot shooting team they were. Oh, I actually checked that, 6 of 8 after starting off 5 of 5. Didn't cool down that much. Still shooting 59% from the field and 75% from beyond the arc. So what a great effort shooting the basketball. Their first game of this 2-game road swing. Of course, they'll play Saturday in Western Washington against the Vikings. Concordia starting off the 2-game weekend here at Simon Fraser with a 7-point lead at the half. The leading scorer for the Cavaliers with 14 points is Taylor Harrison. You bet, the shooting percentage high for him. 5 of 6 from the field. He's hit all 3 of his 3-point attempts. 14 points to lead the way. Simon Fraser led by the 9 points of Isaiah Sherman-Newsom. Back to second half action here. Physical drive down low. Concordia, though, finding a way to manufacture a 3-point look. They even get the offensive rebound as Chris Edwards underneath the basket is going to get fouled and make it, and not the start Simon Fraser wanted. Isaiah Sherman-Newsom being called for the foul underneath. Largest lead by Concordia in that first half of play was 12 points. Right now leading it by 9. As Drew Martin steps up to the free throw line and makes it. Completing the N1 opportunity. 42-32, a 10-point lead here. And if you heard our halftime interview, Michael Provenzano, number 20 on the floor right now, happy that this team has kept itself in it with a position to make a charge here in the second half, but it's got to translate on the floor. Let's see what the Clan do with their first offensive possession. Provenzano right to the basket for the lay-in. And those lanes to the basket so rare in that first half of play. Provenzano attacks the rim and gets the lay-in. 42-34, 8-point gap here for the Cavaliers now with the basketball. Christopher Edward across to Harris. Get it back for a 3 off the front of the iron there from Drew Martin. And Provenzano in transition will get the basket. What an effort by Provenzano. He is sprinting down the floor and getting the layup. 42-36, a 6-point advantage. Simon Fraser making some amends for that rather auspicious start here in the second half. Offensive rebounds, though, are killing Simon Fraser underneath. And Chris Edward quickly with the basketball. Quick pass down to Pankratz from Provenzano. The point guard will get it back and play catch with JJ. They'll go around the horn now and go to Kadar Wright. Great effort by Pankratz. Pankratz will result in a foul to Drew Martin. Take a look at that play on Clan TV as Provenzano right down the floor for the layup. And Michael thinking defense as soon as he gets the made basket and urging his guys to get back up the floor, fill their spots, and get ready to play some transition defense. Provenzano. Pankratz, JJ driving, and I don't know about that one, but Kerry Rokos right there to make the call. The shoulder lowered there, hard to tell how that one was going to go, but the Clan coaching staff off their seats here. Not happy with the call. 2 minutes into this second half. Edward back to Gray. Jarrett feeding Brian down low off his fingertips in Clan basketball. Concordia doing a great job of not letting the Clan get within 2 possessions. There seems to be an invisible force field around that. Simon Fraser creeps up and then gives up a 6-0 run or something of that ilk, and it's just been tough for them to keep close here. Shot clock down to 15 here as Provenzano one-on-one off the window. That is great acceleration by Michael Provenzano. 44-38 right now the score. It's a 6-point lead, and Simon Fraser can make a statement with a defensive stop here right now. The double team quickly comes, but they kick out to Brian. Posting up against Kadar Wright. The turnaround is not going to go, in Sewanee there scoops up a loose ball. Here's the Clan's opportunity to ignite a run here as Kadar pulls up for 3 and makes it. It's a 3-point game. Kadar Wright with a big triple. And Wright doing a great job there, knocking down the big jump shot. So Kadar Wright now with 9 points in this basketball game. Provenzano has gotten off to a great start. And we'll check on the numbers on Provenzano. But I believe he's at either 12 or 14 points right now. He's been extremely active offensively. A timeout on the floor called by Concordia. A great surge by the Clan. Simon Fraser down by 7 at the half. Now trailing by 3 as we go to the Clan TV replay. And that acceleration to the basket, terrific there. Fearless drive by Provenzano as we get some stats to look at here. And Provenzano now with 14 points in this basketball game, tied for the game high with Taylor Harris of Concordia. So Provenzano in this element, 5 of 9 from the field. He's hit a couple of trays. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got a couple of assists. He's played the whole way here. So a great effort from Michael Provenzano. As they come out of the timeout, Concordia obviously having to be aware. Here's Kadar Wright on the Clan TV replay. Nice 3-ball. Kadar with 3 triples in this game. He's 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. So Simon Fraser getting a number of guys. Heating up Sherman Newsom was very solid early in this game, and he's been active underneath the basket. Maybe the only guy scoring consistently points in the paint for Simon Fraser thus far. Concordia now with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Their lead cut down to 3 points here. Simon Fraser hoping to play some determined defense here as Sewanee comes and is going to get called for a block on the baseline against Latrell Wilson. Sewanee's first of the game. So Concordia. Wilson now. Jumper is not going to go from distance. Battle for a loose ball underneath. And that was Brian trying to save it, but throwing it off the leg of Chris Edward. So Clan basketball here. Simon Fraser with a chance to pull within 1 or tie. Trailed by as many as 12 at one stage, but we talked about that visible force field around that score clock. Simon Fraser would love to cut into it, but they just haven't been able to get over the hump at this point. Here's Kadar. Spin move in the paint. Fading from 15 is not going to reach iron. And Wilson very up quickly with the basketball. Passes to Gray. Derek Gray cross-court pass to get it to Brian. Near side of the court, pass back to Wilson. Shot clock's down to 9 as Wilson enters the ball to Edward. And from behind, Sewanee will swat it out of bounds. And Gibran, a nice play there, avoids the foul. And we go to the Clan replay again to check out the look at that sweater tug there on our Clan TV replay as Kadar keeps the focus, fades, but can't get enough on the shot there. Great look at a timeout called on the floor. Kadar Wright's had a great game. Simon Fraser in this game because they're getting great contributions from a lot of players right now, and it's starting to go their way. They have pulled to within 3 here. Talk about that Clan Whiteout. It's the new annual tradition, the West Gym Whiteout, this Saturday when the team hosts the Western Oregon Wolves. We've told you already, the tip-off is 7 o'clock, and 300 lucky fans will have a chance to go home with what that young lady's wearing right there. The t-shirt that says property of Canada's NCAA team, Simon Fraser University. Hope you'll join us then for the West Gym Whiteout. Should be a lot of fun on Saturday night here at the West Gym. Simon Fraser versus Western Oregon. Inclement weather the last little while here atop Burnaby Mountain. It can be not too hazardous in terms of driving conditions outside of the mountain, but come up to Simon Fraser, a lot of times it'll be snowing when it's not snowing down in the regular part of Greater Vancouver. Pretty unpredictable up here, but great roads, great conditions up here tonight. And nice for the fans to have a nice ride as Wilson with his floater on the baseline, making it a 5-point game. Pankratz taking a pass from Provenzano. Wilson cuts him off, but tough turnaround shot's gonna swirl and fall for Pankratz. JJ with a nice tough shot there, and he gets it back to 3 points here. 15:21 left in the contest. 46-43 the score. Provenzano sensing blood out to guard, and the entry to Edward is gonna go right over his reach and into the hands of Sewanee. So a turnover for Simon Fraser and a chance to make their mark here. 5 minutes into this quarter. Provenzano looking for Pankratz up top to Sherman Newsom. And Voss is going to check into the game, bring his shooting touch. Penetration dish, Kadar catch and shoot. Won't get the roll there as Chris Edwards up for the rebound. Brian in transition. Provenzano got back quickly, established his position, tried to get a strip. We're going to take another look on that Clan TV replay here as Pankratz with the basketball fading. And that is called swirling around the world in the cylinder. Didn't come back out, it just kept going down, and JJ Pankratz with a nice basket there. 46-43. Give and go off the inbounds, doesn't fall there from Gray to Harris. So they'll go to Edward, and this time he backs in Lewin. He gets the layup. 48-43, back to a 5-point Concordia lead. Noemi there guarding Provenzano. Provenzano tries to take it all the way, and that wingspan of Christopher Edward rejects it. Right down the floor off the rejection. They're going to get the score from Jared Gray. Tough break for the Clan. They're back down to a 7-point deficit. Sherman Newsom, strength at the guard spot, posting up, but turning around and fading and knocking down a tough shot. So Pankratz and then Sherman Newsom. Degree of difficulty on those two shots in the paint, turning, fading, and hitting them both. So back to a 5-point gap here. Simon Fraser just needs to hang around. You can taste that opportunity here down the stretch drive to get their first conference win. And every possession magnified here as the clock goes down, and they're going to get a basket underneath from Edward. Right now, don't have an answer for number 22 from Concordia. Provenzano kicks back up top to Sherman Newsom. Isaiah again, this time a jump hook off the glass, and it's going to go for Isaiah Sherman Newsom. Clan plucky, they get back to within 5. It was a danger spot there for Simon Fraser. They needed to interrupt the flow of Concordia's offense. Did it nicely. As Sherman Newsom with a turnaround jump hook. Noemi, they'll move it around the horn. Wilson, tough shot. Off the iron and back out, Provenzano. Goes behind the back, falls to the floor, calls for time. And Simon Fraser will maintain possession, but a timeout call to keep the basketball here with 12:41 remaining. Take a look at that replay as Sherman Newsom, an interesting player when you look at what he can bring from the guard position. Great handle on the ball, but more importantly, has the post up and forward instincts when he gets closer to the basket, and he's a guy that you can have facing the basket or posting up inside. And Nice to see Sherman Newsom doing some nice things with the basketball here as the Clan talk things over. Another replay here. Sherman Newsom, as you see that fading shot from the native of Alaska, a long ways from home. If anything, used to the snow that's been falling in Vancouver since the start of December at a pretty big rate here, as snowy as we've seen it in Vancouver in a very, very long time. Kadar Voss, 3-ball. Bingo, knocks it down, hit it, Voss. Clan down by 2, 52-50. Could this be the night for Simon Fraser? They have consistently found ways to hang around. They've absorbed runs by Concordia. Sherman Newsom batting it out as they entered into the post to Drew Martin, and right back down the floor, Provenzano. Sherman Newsom for 3. Oh, couldn't find the mark. So Latrell Wilson Martin post-up position. Jumper from Wilson is going to fall, and that's what Concordia has been all about tonight. Consistently answering the Clan. 55-50 is the score here. Voss, who just hit that big step back 3. Here's Provenzano on the baseline. He's weaving, as he likes to do. Back up top to Kadar. Wright, tough shot, and he makes it. Kadar Wright's been a shot maker all game long. 55-52 has hit the 3-ball. This time the short little jumper in the paint. Kicked out for 3. Taylor Harris with the big 3-ball again. That is a tough one for the Clan. Takes some nice steps forward, and boom, there comes the 3-ball again. And Concordia, so deadly tonight from distance, continuing to dial it up and continuing to maintain that consistency. They went through a bit of a dry spell there, but they are so red hot from the outside and so dependable. They spread the scoring around, and we'll take another look at one of the highlights here on Clan TV. It's Kadar, as he creates space, turns around, and gets a tough shot to fall in the paint. Wright's been very, very on for Simon Fraser tonight as the teams get set to come back out on the floor. The SFU cheer team on the floor right now. This catch and shoot from Hidde Voss. Simon Fraser doing a great job shooting the basketball, especially in the second half. The Clan are shooting 69.2%. They're shooting 9 of 13 from the field. They're 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, but almost 70% in the second half, and they're still trailing by 6 points. That just tells you how timely Concordia's offerings from downtown have been. Cavs on the game are shooting 8 of 12, and that's for a 54% success rate. The Clan, their 3-point field goals as well have climbed, and they're 9 of 16 now. They're shooting 56%. Clan, though, only with 6 free throw trips in the entire game. Basketball can be a funny game. Simon Fraser certainly confident with their shooting in this game tonight. They haven't had a chance to get a lot of easy baskets in transition or in the paint. Here's Provenzano. He'll go out to Voss. Provenzano gets it back and hoists it, and he knocks it down from the baseline corner, right in front of the Clan bench. Provenzano hits a 3-ball. 58-55 is the score. Turnaround shot there by the big man Vance, now onto the floor again. And he's been effective when he's out there. He takes a tumble after, but he makes it 60-55. So just like that, Concordia gets 2 of those 3 back. It's chip away at the stone night here for the Clan. They are red hot. 10 of 17 from beyond the arc. Here's Kadar for 3. Can't get the mark. Foul being called against the Clan. And the foul is going to be assessed to Isaiah Sherman Newsom. Take a look at a replay here on Clan TV as they go to the corner to Provenzano, right in front of his own bench. Knocks down the triple there. 5-point gap here. Clan need to make defense lead to offense. That would certainly ease their cause here. Noemi to Vance. He's going to put up the jump shot on the baseline off the front of the iron, and Kadar right with the rebound. JJ Pankratz set to check in at the next stoppage for Simon Fraser. Here's Kadar through the paint, draws the contact, gets knocked to the ground. And Kadar right. So the foul being called against David Noemi, 5'11" senior guard. Take a look at Kadar's stride to the basket. And his success rate there tonight has really caused Concordia to try and put a blanket on him, but they just can't slow him down. Kadar, high arcer. Backspin on that to pull it down as Sherman Newsom takes a seat. JJ Pankratz into the game. Just past the midway mark here of the second half. As Kadar makes them both. Howard Samura here with you from the West Gym. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast again wherever you may be watching. It's Clan TV and the Simon Fraser Clan trailing 60-57. Concordia in the blue with the lead. Kadar with a tip. But the Cavs maintaining possession with Jarrett Gray. Noemi skipping it to Vance, big man. Lewin did a good job there standing his ground, and a tip drill underneath, and Lewin's going to come away with the basketball. Vance is going to get a foul, and Trey Vance reaching in. The official wants to speak to Tyrell Lewin, though, getting a little bit upset there. He's got to get it under control. Number 23, not happy with the contact against Vance, or by Vance. So Provenzano comes up without the basketball. Kadar with it, now the handoff to JJ. Wilson guards Voss here, shot clock down to 15. Pankratz driving, turning from 13, can't get the roll. Tough break for Pankratz. And Latrell Wilson quickly with the basketball. That's Drew Martin, number 4. Working off the Vance screen, Wilson into the paint, off the window, or wanted to go off the window, couldn't draw iron on the shot, and Provenzano picks up the tempo. Drives, pulls it back outside, hands off to Kadar. Down to 20 on the shot clock here, lots of time for the Clan, 8:24 remaining. Dish underneath to Lewin, and he's gonna score the basketball underneath. That's a great dish underneath to Tyrell Lewin. And the Clan within 1 point, 8:13 remaining. Trailing by as many as 12 here. They have carved it down to 1 with 8 minutes remaining. Here's Kadar guarding closely. Same with Provenzano and Pankratz on the perimeter. Noemi driving. Ooh, and a tough break there as Pankratz is going to get called for the foul. Let's watch it on the Clan TV replay. Great dish underneath, and I wasn't sure who it was. It was Kadar off the jab step drive underneath. Dishing off for the basket. A timeout on the floor, 8 minutes remaining. 60-59, Concordia with the lead. We'll take a short break here from the West Gym and be back with more in just a moment.
Fear can either drive us back or push us forward to play harder and stronger. To uncover your true potential, you must first find your own limits and then have the courage to blow past them. I am Cruz Velasquez, and I am ready for the new season.
Champions are made from something deep inside. A desire, a dream, a vision. Anything is possible if you are determined, dedicated, and if you believe in yourself. I am Lauren Swistak, and I am ready for the new season.
And welcome back to the West. Jim Howard, Samura here, Clan TV. And what a game we got here. The Simon Fraser Clan trailing by 1 point with 7:58 remaining. Concordia with the 1 point lead. Cavs with the basketball. Fresh shot clock here. And Wilson with the basketball. Ooh, whistle blows away from the play. Not too sure what happened there. Both coaches asking what happened. Brad Barbaric, the head coach of Concordia, flummoxed at the call. Not too sure what happened there. But it's Simon Fraser basketball. The Clan with a chance to take the lead here with 7:45 remaining. Provenzano assessing the cutters off the Lewin screen. Wants to rotate back up top. Instead, inside to Lewin. It's tipped as it was passed out to Pankratz. And Kadar is back down the floor trying to defend. Solid job by Wright as he stops the fast break opportunity by the Cavaliers and gets it right back. Soars to the basket and rejected underneath by Edward. But Lewin in there hard for that loose ball. And it's going to be Simon Fraser basketball, I believe. Provenzano set to inbound with 22 on the shot clock. Clan trailing by 1. Made basket would be a big one here for Simon Fraser as Provenzano, 15 on the shot clock, takes it out and resets the offense. Here comes, shot clock is down to 7 here. Provenzano, crossover move in the paint for the lay-in! Michael Provenzano and the Clan with the lead, 61-60. Shot clock was ticking down. The crossover move and the quickness of Provenzano, something to behold. This time a miss as well by Gray. The Clan finding themselves with a lead here with 6:37 remaining. The clock right at 7 minutes when Provenzano blitzed through the paint and got the layup. Big moment for the Clan, but they got to sustain it. Kadar! High archer drops it down. Kadar right, 63-60 Simon Fraser. Tyrell Lewin getting emotional on the floor here as he's urging his guys defensively. Concordia, they've waned, the Clan have come on, and Provenzano has been huge for Simon Fraser. Here's Noemi trying to split the defense. And I'm not too sure if the foul is going to go against Lewin or not. But we'll take a look on the Clan TV replay as Provenzano, look at that big step through the paint. Great shot off the window, and the foul is actually being called against Concordia. Was that foul against Concordia or Simon Fraser? Simon Fraser the foul, Tyrell Lewin. I thought the official said black 23. Skip down low, and Lewin comes in again hard. And it looks like it's going to be another foul against Tyrell Lewin. He picks up back-to-back fouls. Simon Fraser with a 63-60 lead, and at the free throw line, it's Drew Martin. Isaiah Sherman-Newsom set the check in for Simon Fraser. So Lewin now with 4 fouls in this game, and he will likely, no, he's going to stay out there. It's going to be Pankratz. Oh, I'm sorry, was it Pankratz with the foul? My fault, Pankratz with his 4th foul of the game. Apologies out there. I thought that was Lewin who had come defensively on the baseline, but it was JJ Pankratz, and Pankratz takes the seat now for Sherman-Newsom. So the make there by Drew Martin. Pull Concordia to within 1. Concordia with some half-court pressure here. Clan break the zone pressure easily, and right to the rack goes Sherman-Newsom. So ball out of bounds. It will stay with Simon Fraser. As you look on the Clan TV replay, as Sherman-Newsom taking it hard to the hole. Provenzano lofting it up, long pass. And so they say lots of time on the shot clock, 19 to get it back over half court, and Provenzano now with the basketball. Simon Fraser with a 1-point lead, 5:36 remaining. Kadar knocks it down, Kadar right! Huge shot for Simon Fraser. Biggest lead of the game now is 4 points for the Clan off the Kadar Wright 3-ball. Right now, 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. Latrell Wilson is not going to get the roll. The basketball gods shine on the Clan. Simon Fraser with a 4-point lead and 5 minutes remaining. What can the young team do in terms of their focus? Well, they need the best 5 minutes they played this season if they want to get a win in the GNAC. Here's Kadar with the basketball. Hesitation, dribble off the window, can't get the roll, a tip underneath. Sherman Newsom with a huge rebound. He goes back up top to Provenzano. And Simon Fraser has done a masterful job here. The margin so slim. Here's Voss now with the basketball. Thought about the handoff to right, double team comes, Hide is gonna get stripped to the ball, and Chris Edwards down the floor. Oh, wanted the dunk, and Edwards Kadar Wright comes out of nowhere. Ball slapped out of bounds, and the foul is gonna get called against Kadar Wright. The crowd doesn't like it, but Kadar Wright was not gonna give Christopher Edward the ability to dunk the ball. And look at here's as Edward goes up for the dunk. Wright, but from behind him, swats it away. Wasn't completely clean, but the effort there to not just give a dunk to Concordia. And Edwards looked like he was going to put it down. He makes the first free throw, and he misses the second. And Clan coming away with Kadar's first foul of the game. It's 66-63. 4:14 remaining as Kadar looking for the Provenzano pass. Can't shake his check. Number 24, Tyler Harris. Sherman Newsom. Jump hook goal! Sherman Newsom! 68-63. And the big little guy has been a big guy down in the block today, showcasing those post moves. Lewin gets beaten, and the dunk is going to go down for Christopher Edward, who flexes his muscles coming down the court. Concordia showing the warrior spirit. He's able to get by Lewin, goes hard, and rises for the slam dunk. 68-65, a 3-point Clan lead, down to 3:24 remaining. Provenzano's going to milk the shot clock down to 8. Last time this happened, he went right to the rim. This time kicks it back up top. Voss shakes his defender, puts up the 3. Oh, and it doesn't go. Rebound there by Jared Gray, and here come the Cavs. Gray to Wilson on the baseline. Reverse and a foul. And Voss, I believe, is going to get called for the foul. A timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here, though, with 2:54 remaining and plenty of highlights again to show you on Clan TV. Hope you've enjoyed all of those. We look again at Sherman Newsom. Spinning in the paint with his back to the basket, the turnaround hook shot. A bevy of moves from Sherman Newsom, who swings so nicely from the guard to the forward position for this Clan team. He's done a terrific job, as we thank everyone for the stats as they're coming in here. Simon Fraser in the second half, still shooting 60%. They're 15-25 from the field. 40% for Concordia in the second half, 10 of 25. Simon Fraser, 11 of 20 from beyond the arc in the game. They're shooting 55%. Concordia very, very stingy since that opening string of 5 straight triples to open the game. They're 8 of 12 from beyond the arc, still shooting a very respectable 67%. So Simon Fraser and Concordia both shooting 48% from the field right now, and that tells you a lot about what the Clan has done to claw back into this game. Both teams getting off to such a great start here from the field, but especially Concordia. They were unconscious from the field in the opening half of play. 3-point lead for the Clan as both teams coming back out on the floor. It's Kadar Wright, Isaiah Sherman-Newsom, Michael Provenzano, Hida Voss, and Tyrell Lewin for Simon Fraser. Chris Edwards, Latrell Wilson, Jarrett Gray, Taylor Harris, as well as Drew Martin on the floor right now for Concordia. Wilson is going to miss the first free throw. So Concordia leaving a few points on the floor here in a vital stretch of 2:54 to the end of this game. He makes the second, no problem at all. 68-66, 2-point lead here. The Clan again having to solve some zone pressure as they come up the floor with Sherman-Newsom. Quickly to Provenzano. He'll drive to the center stripe. Sense the trap coming. Quickly Voss across the court. And that will send the Dogs back, in fact. Simon Fraser with 14 on the shot clock. That zone defense is, pressure defense is taking time off the shot clock. 7 seconds, 6, Provenzano off balance as he came up for that shot. Credit that zone pressure from Concordia for milking the shot clock down for the Clan. Jarrett Gray, the team can either tie or take the lead here. Drew Martin almost lost possession. They go on the baseline to Harris. The whistle blows and the two-shot foul is being assessed to the Clan. So Michael Provenzano picking up the foul, his second of the game. He's been terrific. Provenzano now with 19 points, Kadar Wright with 18, Isaiah Sherman-Newsom 15. That's the best I've seen that trio play in the same game this season here at the West Gym. They've been terrific. Taylor Harris at the free throw line can tie the game with a make here, and he will do just that. 68-68, 2:04 remaining here. If you've enjoyed this Clan TV broadcast, strap yourselves in for the final 2 minutes. Simon Fraser with a chance. Here's Provenzano. Shot clock down to 10 as Provenzano assesses the defense. Shot clock down to 4 as Voss has it. They need a shot. They will draw iron and get a recycle off the rebound by Sherman-Newsom. Big one for the Clan with 1:28 remaining. The key there was for Voss not to get tipped or blocked on that shot. He had to shoot it at the shot clock buzzer. Here's Kadar for 3. Bingo! Kadar Wright! It's a huge 3! Kadar snaps the tie with 1:08 remaining. Concordia wants time. What a huge shot for Kadar Wright. Take a look on the Clan TV replay as Kadar loads up and lets fly. Kadar right now 5 of 8 from beyond the arc. He's got 21 points to lead all scorers in this game. What an effort from Kadar tonight. Number 11 brings the whole package. Simon Fraser, the one possession lead here, 71-68, 1:07 remaining. It is a tight one. Can the Clan hang on? This crowd here at the West Gym cheering them on. Back to the replay and we see Kadar so comfortable from distance. No mistake at all for number 11. And the crowd being whipped into a frenzy here. And they're loving what they see from their Clan here tonight. It would be so great to get the winning tradition back here in the West Gym. Of course, Simon Fraser University, for those outside our regular viewing area, many, many years in the NAIA, were among their star players, former Toronto Raptors head coach, Jay Triano. Star guard here with the national team and the face of Simon Fraser basketball. 1:07 remaining. Concordia with the ball, and boy, do the Clan, if they ever wanted to stop, it's right here is Jared Gray with the basketball. Shot clock now down to 15. We're under a minute remaining. Drew Martin now with the basketball, spinning, shooting, and knocking it down. A tough shot there for Martin, and he finishes it off. So it's a 1-point lead here with 51 seconds left. Clan facing zone pressure. They've beaten it all night. They've got to do it here again. Pass to Provenzano. They break it across half court. 19 on the shot clock, a 1-point Clan lead. Here is Provenzano. Shot clock's down to 8:30. Game clock gets to the rim and lays it in. Provenzano! 73-70. He lulled it to sleep and went to the rim for the lay-in. And look at the emotion on the face of Michael Provenzano. 21.9 seconds left. Concordia wants time. But what a huge basket there as Provenzano finds his way through the traffic to lay in that basket for Simon Fraser. Take a look on the Clan TV replay. 3, 4, 5. I'm counting the dribble. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 dribbles and a drive to the basket by Michael Provenzano. You count those dribbles and you say, you know what? I can take over this game, and Provenzano has done such an incredible job here. Of course, there's still 21.9 in the realm of what's happening is absolute eternity, and absolutely anything is possible here. So there is so much to go here in the final 22 seconds. Clan come out on the floor. It's Sherman Newsom wearing 14, Provenzano 20, Tyrell Lewin at number 23. Hide Voss wearing number 3 and Kadar Wright wearing number 11. They are the Clan players on the floor with 21.9 seconds in Concordia basketball. Jared Gray. Taking a big 3 and it's off the mark. And oh, the Clan get the basketball. Isaiah Sherman Newsom off the miss by Drew Martin. So it is 23 getting the foul. Jared Gray, his first of the game with 7.8 seconds left. Whew. The effect of the Provenzano drive for the basket, making it a 3-point game, and Concordia coming out of a timeout wanting that 3 ball. You can't blame them. They've been so successful from beyond the arc tonight. But Drew Martin reared up and took the shot. He's 2 of 3 from beyond the arc today, so a high percentage guy to shoot that shot. But just never looked clean on that release, and didn't go Concordia's way. 7.8 seconds left. Simon Fraser. Attention to details here. Know what you're doing with your shooters, who the dangerous people are on the floor, and do what you can. 7.8 seconds left. The official Kerry Rokosh on the floor to let the Cavs know timeout is over here as well on the Clan side as well. And here come the Simon Fraser Clan. They'll go with that same group. Steve Hansen marking out some final directions here with a 3-point lead and 7.8 seconds remaining. Harris, Gray, Wilson, Martin, and Edward on the floor for Concordia. Inbound pass here from Sherman Newsom. He's going to call for time. It's a 30-second timeout. And here come the Clan again. Not much needs to be said here. If you followed Simon Fraser University basketball, you know how this team has just kept their chins up through an incredibly tough GNAC campaign. And the amount of self-belief that they've continue to exhibit on a game-to-game basis has been incredible. We just want to get through this final 7.8 unscathed. See what happens here as the Clan will once again inbound the ball. 7.8 seconds left. So Sherman Newsom again on the baseline to inbound. That's Drew Martin in front of him. Sherman Newsom quickly the pass to Kadar. Well, 0.9 seconds came off the game clock. Two coaches going back and forth in the lovely Canadian versus US. So the foul being called against Jarrett Gray of Concordia, his second of the game here. 6.9, and quickly, Sherman Newsom looking for an inbounder. He's gonna go to Kadar again. Kadar has it, here comes Wright. Ooh, they're gonna rule Kadar stepped on the sideline with 5.5 seconds remaining. I believe that was the call. So Concordia with a huge break here. And they will get an opportunity here. 5.5, they go into Wilson. He's gonna put up a three. Hits it! He hits it and he's fouled! With 1.8 seconds left, and Voss can't believe it. But Wilson puts up a three. You're left speechless with 1.8 seconds left, the game tied. Here comes the inbound on the Clan TV replay. But the make is what we want to see here, as the free throw is up and good. With 1.8 seconds, the Clan still have a shot here, but they're down by one. Quickly, it's Pankratz from half court. Oh, and that's not gonna go, and the heartbreak continues. The Concordia Cavaliers, their bench storms the court as the Simon Fraser Clan lose. And look at that great scene between Steve Hansen and Concordia head coach Brad Barbaric. Your hearts go out to this Clan team. They laid it all out on the floor. They might have played their best game of the season. They had victory in their sights. But a play out of bounds that turns the ball over, and a 4-point play. My goodness. My goodness. My heart goes out to this Clan team. And they meet at center court. My gosh, what a tough turn of events as the Simon Fraser Clan lose the game and go to 0-15 in the GNAC. Can you lose it any tougher? Can your heart break any more than the way it broke today for the Simon Fraser University Clan? A crushing defeat, 74-73 at the hands of the Concordia Cavaliers. You saw it here. You saw great effort from the Clan. You can't ask any more of this basketball team. And boy, we'll take a look here as Voss was called for that foul on Latrell Wilson's three ball. It swishes through. It ties it at 73. And then Wilson steps up with the deciding free throw with 1.8 seconds left in this basketball game. It gets no tougher than that, folks. That's a tough one. You're left speechless here. We're going to actually bid farewell here from Simon Fraser University. Saturday, it's whiteout night here at the West Gym. Hope you join us then. For executive producer Gabe Lynn, for Simon Fraser SID, Steve Frost, I'm Howard Samura. Hope you enjoyed a tough night here on the court at Simon Fraser. We'll say goodnight and be with you again on Saturday.